First on our list is Canon Busters, Netflix's vibrant road trip-style anime created by Lushan Thomas. The story follows Philly the Kid, an immortal outlaw with a sharp tongue, and Sam, a cheerful, naive robot on a mission to find her missing best friend, Prince Toji. Along with their transforming pink Cadillac, Bessie, they travel through a world filled with wild landscapes, dangerous outlaws, and plenty of mechanical mayhem. The show combines humor, action, and stylish animation that gives off a unique, adventurous vibe. Season 1 dropped back in 2019. Since then, there's been no official announcement for Season 2. Lushan Thomas has mentioned his interest in continuing the story, and the anime still gets attention from its cult fanbase, but Netflix hasn't greenlit another season. If we ever see a second season, expect deeper world building, like uncovering more about Philly's immortality, the political struggles in Boudica, and maybe even a bigger overarching villain. But with no concrete updates, Canon Busters remains in sequel limbo for now. Up next, we have the legendary No Game, No Life, an anime that every fan of clever strategy and colorful visuals remembers fondly. The story follows siblings Sora and Shiro, an inseparable duo of unbeatable gamers known as Blank. After conquering every player online, they're transported to a fantasy world where all conflicts, wars, politics, and disputes are decided through high-stakes games. The vibrant art style and insane strategy battles made this series an instant classic. Season 1 aired in 2014, ending on a massive cliffhanger. Fans hoped for an immediate Season 2, but all we got was the prequel movie No Game, No Life, Zero in 2017, which explored the origin of the world rather than continuing the siblings' journey. The light novels are still ongoing, but Studio Madhouse hasn't confirmed any new season. If Season 2 happens, we can expect Sora and Shiro to challenge more races, inch closer to confronting Tet, the god of games, and maybe even expand the rules of this bizarre world. But until the studio gives the green light, this anime remains one of the most famous, please give us Season 2 titles in history. Coming in next is the fan-favorite Noragami, a mix of heartfelt drama, action, and light comedy that connected with audiences immediately. It follows Yato, a minor god with big dreams of becoming famous and respected. For now, he does odd jobs for 5 yen while hiding a dark past. Along the way, he meets Hiyori, a girl who becomes half-phantom after a near-death experience, and Yukine, a troubled spirit who becomes his regalia, a weapon against evil phantoms. Together, they navigate the struggles of the spirit world and human life. The second season, Noragami Arigoto, aired in 2015 and left plenty of story unresolved. Since then, there's been no official word on Season 3 despite the manga continuing with major storylines that could easily be adapted. A new season would likely focus on Yato's dark history, his father, and his journey toward becoming a god with his own shrine. With the manga now complete, the material is there. It's just a matter of whether Studio Bones decides to return to it. Before we continue, let me tell you how this video was made possible. I rely on Murph.ai to produce the voiceovers for every video you see, especially since I live in a noisy area and time is always tight. Recording real voiceovers can be frustrating, but with Murph.ai's ultra-realistic voices, background noise is never an issue, and there's no risk of burnout. With over 200 voices in more than 20 languages, it uses the latest Speech Gen 2 model, which delivers 99.38% pronunciation accuracy and context-aware intonation. That means you can control pitch, pace, emphasis, pauses, and even generate multiple versions of the same line effortlessly. If you prefer to use your own voice, its voice cloning feature lets you replicate your tone, speed, and inflection in just minutes, and if you're recording raw audio, Murph.ai voice changer can instantly transform it into a professional voice, no studio required. For creators working in multiple languages, or those who want to reach a broader audience, Murph.ai supports dubbing in 20+ languages, with seamless translation and multi-native voice switching between accents or languages mid-sentence. If you're mute or uncomfortable using your voice, Murph.ai opens content creation to you too, giving anyone the power to publish professional voiceovers quickly and easily. And thanks to built-in royalty-free music and integrations with tools like Canva, Google Slides, PowerPoint, and Adobe Audition, production is smooth from start to finish. I used Murph.ai for this very video. So if you want to work faster, cut costs, and stay creative without burning out, check out the link in the description below. It's the same tool that powers my voiceovers, and it could totally change your workflow. Links in the description. Thanks for checking it out. Now back to the show. Next, we have the unforgettable High School of the Dead, the anime that combined intense zombie survival with some of the most over-the-top action sequences in the genre. The story kicks off with a sudden zombie outbreak, throwing high school student Takashi Komuro and his classmates into chaos. Together, they fight to survive in a collapsing society, battling both the undead and the darkness in humanity. The series is bloody, fast-paced, and unapologetically wild. Season 1 aired in 2010 and gained massive attention, but the manga was never completed due to the author's untimely passing in 2017. This means a direct sequel is extremely unlikely, leaving the story frozen in time. While a Season 2 is unlikely, a reboot or spiritual successor could one day appear, especially since zombie anime and horror still have strong audiences worldwide. Until then, High School of the Dead remains a one-season cult classic. And finally, we close with Bakano, a chaotic, brilliant anime that deserves way more love. It tells a sprawling story set mostly in 1930s America, following an ensemble cast of gangsters, alchemists, thieves, and immortals. The narrative is non-linear, jumping between events like a violent train heist, a mysterious immortality elixir, and the interwoven fates of dozens of characters. It's a puzzle box story that rewards careful watching and rewatching. Released in 2007, Bakano only adapted part of the light novels and left multiple plot threads untold. Despite critical acclaim and strong cult popularity, there has never been a sequel or remake. If any studio revisits Bakano, we could see untold stories from the light novels and deeper dives into its sprawling character arcs. With anime streaming now bigger than ever, a revival isn't impossible, but for now, Bakano remains a one-and-done masterpiece. So, which anime sequel are you dying to see the most? Are you still holding out hope for Canon Busters, or is No Game, No Life your number one? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and you might see your pick featured in a future list. Thanks for watching Updates Mojo on Anime. Remember to Wing Chun that like button, subscribe for more anime deep dives, and I'll catch you in the next one.